Live. Hi. Yes, it's live. Hi. Just putting my socks on. My thick socks over my thin socks. I can see a dark patch this side. Yeah, so because of the time of the year, the seasons, it's darker now, so the light from over here is not now hitting over here, so it's a bit darker. Yeah, but I think it's reasonable. I think it's okay. So yeah, so basically, I can't do the stream on Thursday, so I'm doing a stream today, Tuesday, instead, to replace the Thursday one that I normally do. So yeah, I'm a little bit later than planned. I have a sick child all of a sudden, and so I had to make sure they were okay. Oh, just cold. So yeah, I haven't got a title either, but maybe one will appear as I'm speaking about this. The title might, come out. So welcome to the stream. I tend to do about an hour, more or less, depending. I start with an introduction, and then anyone can ask a question on the chat. Well, those who subscribe can ask a question on the chat, in the chat, and I shall read it and respond to it. There's fireworks going off. Oh, wow. Oh, what's Luna doing downstairs? Oh God, that's a lot. Yes, that's the way it works. So I'll just start to let whatever comes out come out, and then you can ask any questions you might have in the chat box. So what if your true place isn't a thought? I often want to do a vocal like, but I often hold it back. Like I hold it in and hold it back. It probably looks and sounds a bit crazy, but I want to go. So this is the essence of non-duality, is this questioning of that sense of identity, that sense of person that we are conditioned or habituated to relate as and appear as and present as. It's a questioning of that person we believe and live as. It's a real like flipping over that table. It's a real radical flipping over of that table. And exposing what's really underneath it. I have this imagery of the table being flipped over with like cards and stuff on, and flipping the table over and like a revealing of what's actually underneath. And that's what non-duality is. That's what it feels like. It's like a revealing and exposing of that which is underneath the appearance, underneath the assumptions, underneath the stories and the narratives and the thoughts. Like it's a real exposing, a real going back to what is, as opposed to what's made up, what's make believe. And we really think that our thoughts are true, and what we've created collectively in thought is true. The world, the reality of the world, of society, we really believe that that is true. And non-duality is really like exposing and questioning all of that, and at the end of it, it's revealing actually what that stuff is, and what is left. Like what is left underneath that, as aside from that, there's this nakedness. This realness, or this rawness of the experience, as opposed to like brick, what we make on top of it, or the layers of possibility on top of it. And that totally goes against what we are conditioned into, what we are plugged into, which is time, future. It's about getting somewhere, this leading to something, on this treadmill to lead somewhere. Always the next thing and the next thing, and this trying and this effortfulness to reach this potential fulfillment, which we don't really know what that is, but we have this, there must be something, there must be a purpose or a reason or a target. Okay, no, it's fireworks. I thought it was my stomach then. It's fireworks. So yeah, it's like total opposite to what we're used to. This isn't about moving forward. This isn't about reaching somewhere in time. This isn't about who you are and what you have or what you don't have or where you've come from or where you've reached. It really isn't about that way of things or that level of things. And so this is totally alien or totally contradictory to that habitual way of thinking, experiencing, believing. And so when you hear non-duality, you resonate with that total aliveness, that stoppingness, that slap of non-duality, that waking up out of thinking, out of thought of what you are, where the other is, who the other is, what is true, what's not true, all of these things, these mental concepts. It's a real slap to that. Energetically, it's a slap to that. The mind may still be comparing and still trying to work stuff out, but when you really hear non-duality and you really resonate this openness, it's really like a slap or a stop to that, a stop to that mental activity. Waking out of that mental activity, or waking beyond that. And this is what's loved about non-duality, that it isn't something, that it isn't somewhere, that there isn't a somehow. That it's a direct, it's springing out of a direct place. It's a direct resonance to it. It's not a following in the mind, like a following in the intellect. It's a direct pointing. to this, to what this is. So it's not a learning about it. It is it. This is it. I let it out. And this really is the joy of non-duality. This directness, this immediacy. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. That what is longed for is this aliveness. This is what's longed for. And it's right here. It's right here. It can only be here. It's here. It's here. And this is what is longed for. While the mind's going off. All its concepts and ideas is fair enough. But what's being spoken about is right here. And it can't not be here. You can't move. So while there's movement happening of mind, this is right here. And that's the beauty of non-duality. That's the beauty of this pointing. That's the beauty of this. Mm. Mm. And this actually is unconditional love. It's unconditional love. So we're looking for this unconditional acceptance, this unconditional embracing, this unconditional love from others, from things, from parents, from partners, from children, from, I don't know, therapists, from the doctor or the healthcare system. We're looking for it. We're looking for it in things, in the experience, in the human experience. And that's okay as well. It's natural to want support and love from those around you and have that connectedness with others. But I feel, this could be due to my own conditioning as well, so maybe I'm wrong, but I feel that kind of love will never be satisfactory. It will never do it. It will never be enough. It will never be what is truly longed for, the unconditional love that is truly longed for, the unconditional acceptance that's truly longed for. It can't come from a person, from a thing. It can only come from this beingness. From this beingness. From this waking up to what this is, this waking up out of identification with a particular form, this waking up of that which isn't contained, isn't limited. That's where true love is. That's where true acceptance is. That's where freedom is. And it's so freaking beautiful. It's so freaking beautiful. Like desperately seeking for it in time, in thought, in experience, and to discover it's right here as this beingness. It's not found in that dream of things, in that experience, that flux of things, but as the root, direct experience of being. That's this dissolving into beingness. This moving away of the person. I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's no other love story. Yeah. So yeah, you're welcome to ask any questions in the chat box. What was the title again? Do I feel like what if your true place isn't a thought? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining the stream. It's been really lovely. There's been no questions in the chat, so yeah, maybe we leave it there. Yeah, yeah, just lots of love, really. Lots of love, and yeah, we shall meet again. Bye.